Aloha all, and welcome back to Let's Play Crackdown. I'm Paper Mario Guy. And in the last episode, we killed the last of La Mugre's Kingpin's generals. And in this episode, we might infiltrate this little shoreline castle-esque thing, which more than likely holds the Kingpin. But, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm at least going to get close enough so that I can get the dossier on it, though.
Take a look around, Agent. You might need to get wet.
Ooh, I might need to get wet. I don't know how I feel about that. Just give me the dossier update, man. Here we go.
Downloading new agency intel to your personal network, Agent. Don Domingo El Brazo Garcia is a tough, intelligent man whose violent temper serves him well as the leader of Los Muertos. In the past decade, he has used raw muscle and capable accomplices to elevate this street gang into the big leagues, making Los Muertos one of Pacific City's 3 dominant criminal organizations. On his rare visits to the capital, Garcia stays exclusively in his villa, protected by his trusted elite guard unit, Las Sombras.
Los Sombras.
You might want to try something more effective than knocking on the front door, Agent.
Knocking on the front door is polite and gentlemanly of me. So that's what I'm going to do, Mr. Narrator. And you can't tell me any different. No. I'm actually going to not just walk past that hidden orb. Might as well pick it up. But, I do think I'm going to mess around a little bit more. I have not gotten all the supply points, so I kind of want to get that, I believe. And a nice way to do that is if you just want to get somewhere, you can extract by killing yourself. Something to note, though, is that it will, if you have any progress, except for agility, if you have any progress in any of your skills, it's going to set it right back down to 0. Just like any time you die. So that's something to keep in mind, but, I mean, really, at this point in the progress, like, it's not, I'm not losing that much time, so I'm not concerned. But I do want to get the last supply point. I like to get all the supply points because, I just do. That's the type of person I am, man. That's what I'm all about. I'm all about getting those supply points. So I want to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. And at this point, if I go this way, I will be. So some of the other things that you can do in this game, I think I mentioned before that there is DLC with new weapons and vehicles and things like that. Along with that goes more achievements. And a fun fact about this game is they really wanted to put this game over the edge when it came to replayability and just incentives for crazy things to do. Because I guess when they had people playtesting this game, they would find that a lot of people would just want to mess around a lot more than actually like play the game. And I guess that's the key sign to any like good game is that if you can entice people to want to explore your game and just do fun things, then you've made something, that's going to last. And, as a result, they were actually they wanted to have, 200 achievements for this game, believe it or not. Back in 2007, I forget exactly when they actually lifted the cap for, achievements, but, they wanted to have 200 when the cap was 50 back in 2007, so that was quite a request that they were trying to make, and it obviously did not go through. But if it would have been pretty cool. But some of the achievements in this game are actually pretty unique, pretty fun to try and get. Obviously, there are some obvious ones, story progression things, like collecting the intel on all the masters, or all the generals, as you saw. Killing all the generals and completing each section, beating the game. Collecting all the agility orbs and hidden orbs seem pretty obvious as things. But there's other ones, like there are certain ones where it's like, kill X amount of gang members with your car. Thank you. Thank you very much for that unneeded but oh so welcomed compliment. I don't know why you said nice, but whatever. Anyway, but there's quite a few, and some of them are pretty funny. There's a harpoon harpoon gun that you can get in the DLC, I believe, and one of the achievements for that is like harpooning together like 5 or 15 or something like that people at the same time. And that's, somewhat challenging. And then there's, like, impounding all the gang vehicles, or all vehicles in general, which is a process that I think I've also done. I have 930 achievement points out of a possible 1250 for this game. And the ones that I'm missing, there's one that I'll never get. I just don't have that much patience. Unless I were to get every other achievement and it really became important to me. There's one that's actually, all you have to do is, well, all you have to do is complete every street race with every type of car. And there are quite a few types of cars in this game, so needless to say, it's going to take you a long time. And I believe there's 13 vehicle races in this game, and that's just really time-consuming. It's worth 150 gamer score, but like I said, it's really not worth it to me. So if you exclude that achievement, I have 930 out of a possible like 1100, and that's pretty good. I've spent a lot of time playing this game and just really, going around and trying to get as much stuff done as I could, but my patience only has so much in it. But there are, like I said, just tons of different things to do, tons of replayability, and I don't know, I guess now that I'm kind of like almost done with the first area, you get a general gist of what the game is like. But the true pleasure in playing a game like this is that it just continues to get better until you get to the final area, because as your character grows, he just gets better. And like at this point in time, I really don't have my character upgraded basically at all. I mean, 2 stars in agility, so you get to kind of see that, and 1 star in firearms, but I don't have any of my other abilities at 1 star, so we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg yet in terms of that stuff. And by the time you get to a 4-star agent, at least even just with the agility alone, like, it's just really cool to just jump around and fucking feel like the Hulk, or feel like Superman, or just feel like a badass. So that's one of the pulling factors for me, a game with a nice progression, or at least a progression that you can control, so like even if you don't feel like it's nice, you can make it nice. I keep on doing that. I keep on switching my weapon when I need to reload. But yeah, some of the abilities that the cars get, I think I mentioned earlier in the Let's Play that the supercar actually gets the upgraded ability of getting a machine gun. The little semi-truck, the semi-truck gets a nitrous boost that allows it to basically plow through anything. And the SUV is actually like your trick vehicle, where it gets a hydraulics boost, and you can actually do some really cool things. And a fun fact, you can actually drive vertically up walls in this game with the SUV. And initially that was just a bug that was left in the game, but I guess the developers decided that it didn't throw the game too off balance, so they just left it in as, one of the last upgrades that you can get for your vehicle. And I always thought that was really cool. Like, why not? You know, like, what's the worst that could happen if we leave this little bug in? Like, people find it and have a good time? Like, you can think of a lot worse things, and especially because it doesn't, like, break the game or anything, because you get it so late, you know, once your upgrades are fully there. But I guess at the same time, I can see why people might not enjoy, you know, having to wait so long to really get the experience of the game. But I mean, with the DLC, I don't know if the keys to the city is free, but I mean, if you really want the experience of like being fully upgraded, you could just go into the keys of the city and do it that way, and that way you don't have to sift through all the bullcrap of you know, killing gang members and finding things. I mean, I don't think it's bullcrap. I think it's, you know, a lot of fun, but to each its own. I just really like sandbox games, I guess. I guess that's really what it boils down to. I just feel as though they have the most to offer. But, yeah. So, about to collect my 100... Oh, poop! No! No, no, no. That will just not do. Gotta get this one. Awesome. So, 1/5 of the agility orbs is actually now collected. But, don't let that fool you. Don't be, tricked by that number, thinking that you're close to having them all found, because you're not. Not at all. But the beach is actually great. The reason I guess I was talking about the SUV is because the beach is actually really great. Later on, when you have it upgraded, you could do some really fucking cool tricks. And I enjoy thoroughly coming to the beach and doing some of them. They have like little ramps that you can kind of hop off of. You can do barrel rolls and backflips and front flips and crazy stunts and shit like that. So it's a lot of fun. Huh. But yeah. I think I kind of want to go find a foot race and then call it a video. Haven't really done much this video, but maybe I'll put like a little disclaimer or something like that in the description saying if you don't want to watch this video, because nothing really happens other than me, I guess, grinding a little bit. But I don't know. I guess, like, at the same respect, like, I know I said that I hate grinding, but I guess it just doesn't feel like grinding, and that's the thing. It feels more like just exploring the map and exploring, like, the rooftops and the heights. It's like a Assassin's Creed or something like that to me, you know, in terms of the exploration aspect of it. And I think it's also really cool because just kind of like Assassin's Creed, like the draw distances are really good, and I don't think everything is constantly loaded like Assassin's Creed is, but I think a large portion is loaded, and I don't know. I know that was something that was definitely complimented on by critics and people, you know, people who are more fit to I guess talk about game or write about games than I am. This game is actually pretty well received by critics. Like, a lot of people had low expectations, I think, going into it, just as, like, oh, this is the game that they're, you know, trying to really boost by, you know, attaching the Halo 3 thing, but a lot of people wound up, like, not even talking about Halo 3 when they wound up playing this game because they were just impressed. You know, not like 10 out of 10s or anything like that, but a lot of 4 out of 5s, you know, 3.5 out of 5s, you know, 7 or 8 out of 10s and stuff like that. And draw distances were definitely complimented. It actually, not that too many people, you know, credit or hold the BAFTAs in high regard in terms of video games, but it actually won the 2007 BAFTA for Best Use of Sound, I believe, and also like Best Action Adventure Game. So it actually is an award-winning game. So that's something to keep in mind before all you people potentially try to diss Crackdown for being a lackluster game or meh or anything like that. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done for this episode. I sticked around for a little bit, and that was fun for me at least. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Tune in next time as we finish out La Mugre and take out the first of 3 kingpins. So until next time, I'm Paper Mario Guy. See you guys next time.